Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Great to see you all. It's great to be here, actually. Contrary to popular belief, I miss fisheries. Nice to see so many old colleagues and officials and whatnot here. It's a good day. I'm certainly glad to be here to make an announcement around research and development. A piece of which I'll touch on in a couple of moments, of course, comes from the Department of Fisheries. Aquaculture continues to generate significant economic activity in our province, particularly in the rural communities in the coastal bays and the northeast region of the island portion of our province. To ensure long-term growth and industry competitiveness, it is important that we make the right research and development investments to help the sector continue to grow and flourish. For the salmon aquaculture sector, one of the most pressing R&D challenges is how to deal with the issue of sea lice. Sea lice is a challenge around the world, and it can result in a significant cost to producers as a result of losses and treatments to their stock. Today, we are announcing a research and development project that will test in a real-world environment the use of cleaner fish to remove sea lice from salmon. The use of cleaner fish has been successful in Europe, but the species used in those locations are not naturally found here in Newfoundland and Labrador. This required researchers in our province to find a novel solution. In an earlier phase of this particular project, also supported by the Research and Development Corporation, researchers at the Ocean Sciences Centre proved that they can produce and maintain a brood stock of conner and lumpfish as cleaners. We had an interesting discussion before we started this, by the way, because my officials call them cunners, and I'd never heard of a cunner. That might tell you what part of the province I'm from. Where I grew up on the extreme south coast, we call them conners. What is Monte Vista? Conners, yeah. There you go. So I'm calling them conners. Anybody who doesn't understand, see myself and Dan. I'll explain it to you. But I'm very pleased today to announce an investment of $358,000 from the provincial government towards a second phase of this project, where this brood stock will be put to the test. The total project value is $991,000, which includes $258,000 from our Research and Development Corporation and $100,000 from the Department of Fisheries and Aquaculture. Working in collaboration with Cold Ocean Salmon Incorporated, researchers will populate a number of salmon cages with conners and lumpfish to clean the salmon of sea lice. There are two important aspects of the project that I'd like to take a moment to highlight. First, it is a chemical-free approach to sea lice. Chemical treatments for parasites are often a necessary part of the aquaculture industry, but there is growing demand from producers to find natural treatments. The question we faced here in Newfoundland and Labrador is whether we can identify native cleaner fish and provide them to industry in sufficient quantities to do the job. I believe the researchers and industry are taking the right steps to answer these questions. For this R&D project, the use of a large-scale trial in sea cages with cleaner fish that were cultured for this particular application has great promise for the industry. It builds on a legacy of excellence right here at the Ocean Sciences Centre and is yet another example of how its researchers are helping the aquaculture industry grow. My second point is about long-term potential. If we can find ways to effectively deal with sea lice and reduce costs to producers, we have given this industry a significantly competitive boost. Furthermore, if the use of the native cleaner fish is shown to be effective, it will increase the demand for these fish, and there could be further potential to develop a cleaner fish hatchery right here in our province. This is exactly the type of innovative thinking that our province and this particular sector needs to drive long-term growth. In closing, I am pleased to see the strategic investments that we're making here today on behalf of the Research and Development Corporation. This is only one in a long list of great projects that RDC continues to support. Through RDC, we are working to build a competitive, vibrant economy by partnering with many of you in the industry. The sustained and steadfast work will ensure that we maximize the potential of our economy. I want to thank all of you for being here today, and in particular, wish RDC, the Centre for Fisheries Innovation, Cold Ocean Salmon Incorporated, and all of the partners and those who work here at the Centre every success in driving forward this great initiative. Thank you very much.